the Cockrell School of Engineering, students are learning to be more than technical experts. They're learning to be leaders, innovators, and entrepreneurs. They're also learning to bridge the gap between science and policy. Among the groups leading this effort on campus is the Weber Energy Group.
When I first started to create my research program at the University of Texas, I wanted to do something a little different, where I wanted to make the group multidisciplinary in nature. And by that I mean I wanted to take engineers and get them engaged in the policy process. And I did that in a couple ways. One is we have engineering students tackle slightly different kinds of problems and then communicate about those problems in a slightly different way. I get mostly engineers, but I also get a few public policy students or business students or geosciences students. So we have a multidisciplinary group and we tackle multidisciplinary problems, and then we take our solutions to the general public. That's been the mission of the group since we founded 4.5 years ago, and something we're still doing today.
I feel like our experiences in the Weber Energy Group are very unique compared to other research groups on campus. We have the opportunity to travel to conferences and to present our research to the public and to peers, and to speak with policymakers, to interact with students both at the collegiate level and in elementary schools and middle schools, and in an outreach effort like that. And it really helps us to focus our delivery of research results and distill those down to an appropriate audience and learn how to communicate.
Energy is the biggest industry in the world. It's a very global industry. It takes place in every country. It also has a lot of winners and a lot of losers. There are a lot of good things from energy, a lot of wealth, a lot of quality of life, and a lot of comforts. There are also some downsides like environmental impacts or national security vulnerabilities. And so a challenge for us all is to figure out how to manage the upsides while mitigating the downsides, and that requires a lot of engagement between the consumers, the inventors, industry itself, policymakers, environmentalists, different advocates. And we're trying to step in and bring the rigors of engineering analysis in a language that the general public and policymakers can understand, so that we can inform policymaking in a way that's based in good science and good research. One thing we do with my group is we put on a symposium annually where my students present their research to our research collaborators and to our sponsors and to our supporters. So this is a chance for us to get 40 to 50 different guests in a room, listen to the students present, gives them a chance to practice speaking in public, gives them a chance to test their research results on a critical, intelligent, but friendly audience. And so we set up these great relationships. We present the students in front of potential employers. Those potential employers are presented in front of potential employees, and we get a chance to improve our research by getting access to all these people who know so much.
We're not only doing that education and outreach, but we're also doing groundbreaking research, and we're also doing the sort of leadership training and leadership development and skill building that we need to really excel in doing those things in the real world.
I've really seen firsthand how important it is that engineers and scientists and people in the academic community learn how to talk with policymakers. And so I'm very appreciative to the fact that the Weber Energy Group not only trains students in the scientific and academic disciplines, but trains them to be leaders in their community and to understand how to work within the policy community in an effective manner.